Spring is coming, and just going over my walker. I know my blower's in pretty rough shape. The housing and everything's fine. It's just there has been some pieces go through it, especially because we were in construction. So there's some rocks and stuff that came up when we graded the lawn, and some twigs and whatever else. So I'm gonna try and fix this. I'm just gonna weld this solid and then grind it back. You want it as tight as possible against the housing, so then it throws as many leaves as possible. First you want to take your pulley off, which is just a set screw that sits on this keyway. Pull the keyway out. Once you back that set screw off, you see another hole, and this lock collar is eccentric, meaning that it's off center. And there's a collar on the bearing that it attaches to, so you need to knock it either one way or the other. It can't tell you which way it goes. Keep trying back and forth until it pops off. And then you can slide the collar off, and then the blade comes out that way. I'm gonna start by taking a grinder and just making a nice edge, V'ing it out so that the weld has lots of spot to stick to. Now we can run a couple of solid runs right down just to build that up, fill up any imperfections. So it looks kind of like that, like one solid run all the way down, and then we can start grinding it. So you can see my first round of welding there, but it's not perfect. So you can take a square and then see where you still need to weld. See how that's not perfect? So we can add a little bit more and grind again and go along. You can do each one that way. It's not enough just yet. So in round 2. That's round 2. I'm gonna stop there just because if you have a small stick or something go through there, there's still a little bit of room to go through a little piece of gravel or something. So I'm gonna put it back together, see how that works, whether it blows better or worse, and then go from there. So start by putting the blade back in it again. I don't know if you can see that. If you see that gap in between there, see how that's off center? Put the lock and collar on there. And then I always do tighten it clockwise looking at it. So give it a little tap. Now that collar's on there, and then tighten that set screw. Now I can pop the keyway back in again. And tighten up that one. And we'll put it back in the machine. New belt, and we'll see how well I did with my welding. If I did more weld on one side than the other, or left more material out, then this thing will vibrate like crazy. So let's see how I did. Here we go. Everything's back in there, looks good. And no more vibration than ever was before, so try it out. Here we go.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you love the channel, consider picking up a tape boss to make those projects go faster so you got more time to watch YouTube. And remember, if you're not filthy, you're not rich.